Hey guys, this is Daniel from I Am Vanguard, and I'm here to bring you guys a new discussion video, kind of. It's kind of gonna be a countdown type of thing until Set 15 is released in Japan. As you guys know, it's less than 2 weeks until Set 15 is released in Japan, as you can see here, February 28th. And what I want to do is, some of you guys have requested that I want to share my thoughts on the supports that are coming out in this set, um, as well as just give you guys my impression on what I think about these cards. So I'll be dividing these up by clan per video because doing it all in one video is kind of too jumbled up for me. So I want to start off today with Link Joker. Of course, because this is the clan that I'm probably the most familiar with in this set, at least. And of course, if we're talking about Link Joker for set 15, we cannot start this off without this guy, Omega Glendios. Of course, when this guy was first shown in anime, I've seen a lot of people just claim it's the end of the Cardfight Vanguard, Exodia Obliterate, all that stuff, and then when people realized what its effect could be, then people started calling it a piece of trash. But what I genuinely think about this card is that seeing all these dedicated supports that came out in this set, this guy could actually be a genuine threat. I mean, of course, his ultimate break is pretty hard to pull off, but his consistency issue at least has been fixed somewhat. And if you're wondering about what consistency issue, then of course it's the reverse card requirements that he needs to do the Omega lock, as well as his the what was it his normal locking skills. So that was one of the biggest issues that people saw with this card, because it required you to play different clans in Link Joker to actually use this guy's effect at all. But that has been mostly been solved with this guy, Reverse Cradle, a Link Joker reverse unit. So this guy is a triple rare in this set. But what this guy did with his name alone is he just fixed so many things that were wrong with the deck. Of course, the deck will still be pretty clunky, but at least when you have this guy in hand, then you can ride him at least, and you can still get your twin drive from it. You know, the previous issue was that if you only have reverse cards in your unit and no other things to ride, then you either sit on it, or if you're stupid, then you ride it and not be able to do anything. But this guy, really, his effect, in my opinion, is kind of negligible. Like, it's just a nice bonus to his name. That's it. His name is the main selling point for him, honestly. So that really just fixed a lot of things. You know, people have been still saying that Omega is really not gonna be, nothing that threatening. But I really think that if it's used correctly, then it can be a really genuine threat. And then of course, there have been some other supports like this guy or girl. I really can't tell. Ruin Magician, as well as what is his name, Praesodimium. These guys basically help you keep recycling your resources to keep the Omega lock and as well as the lock going. So Ruin Magician helps you recycle the reverse units to your hand, where this guy unflips damage for every reverse unit on your field. So these guys are going to be pretty essential in the deck, in my opinion, at least to keep the Omega's effect going if your opponent is that persistent enough to last that long. So these guys are going to be pretty essential. And this guy's the one that made me laugh the most, actually, Cold Death Dragon, because before this guy was revealed, there there was a lot of people claiming how you can avoid the ultimate break by just leaving a rearguard circle open. And this guy just pretty much said no to that, because this guy can call a top card and put it on the rearguard circle as a locked unit on your opponent's field. So if you have to go for the ultimate break, then this guy's gonna be pretty, or actually this guy's gonna be a staple, honestly. And this guy's one of the few generic Link Joker supports that I've seen in this set as well. You can also use this guy in Chaos Breaker Dragon if you want to, and it really wouldn't be that bad at all. I can see how he can synergize with Chaos Breaker Dragon, or I mean, maybe people say no, but I personally think I would personally use this guy in Chaos Breaker deck if I had him. But this guy's going to be essentially Omega deck, the most at least, because in the end, even if his ultimate break is hard to pull off, or some people say that it shouldn't be what you're going for, his ultimate break is his winning image. He is the new alternative win condition that was made in Cardfight Vanguard for the first time. So I personally really do think that if a card is given a win condition, or winning image this prominent, then I really do think that people should try to go for it, at least if their situation allows. Of course, like on certain situations, it may not be possible to go for ultimate break sometimes, but if I made this deck, then I would try to go for ultimate break as much as possible. Same as giving your opponent 6 damage. I mean, I would try to make ultimate break my priority instead of giving my opponent 6 damage. So, but what I was honestly, what I can say I was kind of disappointed with this set was that there weren't that many Link Joker generic supports aside from the damage, the self-inflictors, as well as Cold Death Dragon and the Freeze Ray Dragon. This guy actually surprised me a lot and also pleased me, because this guy's effect is pretty, I won't say unique, because, well, it's kind of, it's unique. Let's leave it at that. Because he gets a defensive power up when you're damaged, and you also get to lock your opponent's card. So it's kind of like Shamsiel, if you think about it, but that defensive power up is really nice, and this can also be used as a offense as well with the self-inflictors. So this is a new way to go about your Link Joker style. So but overall, I think that what they did with Omega Glendios this set was pretty neat, and like fun. That's the main point that I'm looking to when I'm trying to see what I want to play from the new set, is to just see what makes the most fun. So I personally think that Omega Glendios looks really fun to play, in my opinion. Like at first I was kind of against it because it seems so clunky with using all these different clans, but with all these dedicated supports that came out for Omega, I really am gonna try to see if I can get my hands on some of these, if I can, because these guys this guy's pretty, or that's an understatement, very hard to get in this set, seeing as how he's, I think, even rarer than FPs, I think, triple rebirth or something. So I'll be trying to get it if I can, but if I can't, then that's that. I'm not really gonna break my arm and leg for it. But that was about it for Link Joker. I know that comments, not all the comments have been spoiled, but at least to me, those were the ones that really mattered to me for Link Jokers, and I doubt that we're gonna see any more Link Jokers that can really wow me. I don't know. Bushido surprised me, But yeah, guys, that was about for this video. Tell me what you guys think of this new video, as well as you know, if you guys want to actually share your thoughts on it as well, and if you want me to continue with this kind of thing. So yeah, guys, that's about it. This has been Daniel, Image Your Victory. I am Vanguard.